has a plan for using your life for something great. Don't ever underestimate who God is. I think too many of us don't really know God. We know of Him, but we don't know Him. We don't study the Word. We don't get down there and get alone with God and study His Word. The scriptures of the Bible is eternal life for you. It will change your life forever if you ever decided to get with God. So in my life, the dysfunction of my father, and I went on to play baseball and started achieving great things. I got drafted in 1980. I remember that. I was so excited. I was 18 years old, got drafted, turned out to be the #1 pick in the draft. They said, "You've been drafted by the New York Mets." I said, "Okay, that's great." I said, "Where the heck is New York at?" I mean, I'm from Southern California. I had never been out of California. I'm thinking, well, maybe I'll be drafted by the Dodgers and maybe I'll be playing there, because all I ever knew was the Dodgers and the Reds. So I go on to drafted by the Mets, 1980, played rookie ball, then I played in A-ball the next year after that, 1981. And this is for somebody tonight. You need to hear this, because this is how close I came this close in Lynchburg, Virginia, quitting baseball. Came this close. Had I quit, I would have never been an 8-time All-Star, 4-time World Series champ. I would have never accomplished the things I accomplished as a player. See, that's for somebody tonight. You never quit. Came this close, but you never quit. Because, see, if you quit, you don't know what's on the other side. Too many of us give up and quit because we go through so much. We don't even know what's on the other side. You don't even know what God has on the other side for you because you quit. You stand at the table, you stand at the job, you stand somewhere, and you give up and you quit. Had I quit, I would have never achieved the things that I achieved. I would have never been able to win championships. I would have never been able to do all these things as a baseball player had I quit. Even though I was hurting, even though I was broken inside and hurting, I didn't quit. I kept going, and I kept going. Then 1983, I came up to the big leagues in my first year as a rookie, and I remember how I was introduced to the big leagues by a veteran player. It was the first road trip we were going on, and they said, "Rook, you're in the big leagues." So of course, how many of us always just want to fit in? You know, I'm one of them kind of. I'm the only one in here. I guess I just wanted to fit in. I just wanted to be a part, you know. Just want to fit in. So I wanted to just fit in, and they said, "Go back to the bathroom." One of the veteran players, and I'll never tell who he was, went back to the bathroom, and there it was, they introduced me to cocaine. They said, "Welcome to the big leagues, kid." I went back there and hit it, and guess what? I'm an instant gratification person, broken inside. I loved it. I was like, this is what it's all about. This is what I waited for all my life. See, when you're broken inside, when you got issues inside that hasn't been healed from childhood or somewhere, we've all been affected by something. But if you don't ever deal with them, you can never get well. So I never deal with mine. I just masked them. You know, I went out every night drinking and partying when I played in the big leagues, and I never got any sleep. I wish I'd have known how good I was. People kept telling me, but I couldn't see it. Everybody else could see it. But I went out drinking, drugging, chasing women, cheating on my wife, losing my mind. Because that's what I was introduced to. See, worldly things set in front of us, and they make you believe that this is really what it's all about. This is it. This is how it really is. And that's how I was introduced to my big leagues, and I went on to do all these great things and win all these championships and accumulate all this stuff, and then, you know, I got addicted to everything. I was addicted to all of it, the lifestyle, the money, the women, the drugs. I was addicted to all of it, got addicted to all of it. And it got so bad in my life, I ended up in Florida State Prison. 8-time All-Star, 4-time World Series champ. Ended up in the Florida State Prison. How do you end up in Florida State Prison? Addiction. Real life. Smoking crack cocaine. Great Darryl Strawberry, got a pipe in his mouth, smoking crack cocaine, got a needle stuck in my arm, shooting heroin. Real life issues that never been dealt with. A lot of us don't deal with our issues. We try to deal with them in the natural. You cannot deal with them in the natural. It's a supernatural power